Hello, my sexy and beautiful people of the internet. My name is Diego, also known as the Chilean Retro Gamer, and welcome to a special edition of Hack Me Hard. Today playing some Bomber Mario, which is a hack of the original Bomberman for the NES. It's a very old hack, as you noticed. It's from 1999, so it's 20 years old. Yeah, I've got a collection of old hacks, and not very old hacks also, for the NES. So yeah, I got lots of hacks for Mario, lots of hacks for Castlevania, Bomberman, and many other games. Mega Man, of course. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy strapped. Not a double kill, huh? So yeah, as you can see, this hack is essentially a change of sprites, change of tiles. Nice, I found the door right away. You know, the most annoying part out of any Bomberman game, especially this one, is the beginning. Basically, oh shit, okay, good thing I made a save state because I made a very terrible decision. Yeah, the beginning is usually the worst part out of any Bomberman game because you have to kill all enemies and destroy lots of blocks to find the door and potentially an item. Okay, it did it again. Okay, I'm rushing things here, and I'm getting kind of unlucky with some of this bomb placements. Alright, there you have it. So yeah, as you can see, it's hack based on sprite replacements, and it's actually very cool looking. I mean, they obviously use the sprites from Mario 1, replacing Bomberman, of course, with Mario sprites. And as you can see, the enemies, I guess it will be a tendency to make them look like all of them like Mario enemies. It started with these basic balloons, now making them look like Goombas, which is fine. And even the background color is different. The actual destroyable bricks and the ones that cannot be destroyed also look like the ones in Super Mario Brothers. So again, it's like an interesting variation to Bomberman, even though, yeah, we are dealing with a hack essentially. I got an extra life out of that. Oh, never mind. It wasn't an extra life, it was the last enemy from the stage, that's why it makes that noise. But I do want to find an item, that's why I'm gonna like take my time. Okay, there we go. There's only one item per level. That went a lot better than I thought. Of course, I made many save states because I want to see as many levels and potentially as many enemies as I can. Okay, they actually replaced the Koopa too, even though the Koopa looks a little bit different. But hey, actually this kind of reminds me more of the Koopa from the original Mario Brothers game. Is this the enemy that chases you around? You know, I wouldn't be able to tell. I don't know which one exactly this one is replacing, but it does look like a real Koopa, which is kind of cool. I'm not expecting to deal with exact same sprites and make them look exactly like the enemies or identical to the Super Mario Bros. Enemies. Alright, the moving pattern to this guy is a little bit unpredictable. So yeah, I mean, I guess this is the best part of this because I cannot really identify which Bomberman enemy this is. It's moving like crazy, and that's good enough for me, I suppose. So let's see if we can kill it. Oh, how? Fucking survive that shit. Yeah, I need to focus on destroying more blocks too. I haven't done any of that. I've been like trying to chase this guy around unsuccessfully. Thank you very much. Another bomb will be cool. Firepower is definitely gonna be useful here, but I do need to find the door or whatever else can be found. So yeah, later on this week, I should be uploading this on Tuesday. So on Thursday I will be posting the next roll for the next game of the randomizer now that I'm done with the hidden object game. So I haven't found anything yet, either the door or the item. Of course the idea is to find both. I have over 1.5 minutes to do that. And I found a second bomb, which will make things significantly easier. But I do need to find the door. Nice. That didn't take too long either. So let's see, it would be cool if we could get to see at least a couple more enemies. I guess a couple more stages will allow me... Okay, they are featuring now the buzz beetles. Are those the ones that actually chase you around? Because this one moves in an unpredictable pattern. I cannot identify the actual Bomberman enemy for which they use the Koopas for. This one is just moving faster, but it doesn't seem to be this enemy guy that, like a bear head, that kind of chases you around when you are close enough. Also, we have these coin enemies, you guys remember. Okay, why is it setting the two bombs together? That's not what I meant to do. I'm trying to set them separately. Alright, that was a double kill. So yeah, it's a nice, interesting variation to Bomberman. I don't know if I already mentioned this, but at this rate, like any ROM hack of the original Bomberman, is essentially a change of sprites. Which again makes it very interesting, like a different type of Bomberman experience. If you guys are familiar, for example, with Wario Blast for the Game Boy, which is basically a variation of the first Bomberman game for the Game Boy. Nice. One of my favorite items ever, the remote bomb. Wait a minute, why isn't it... Okay, I was pressing the wrong button all along for activating these bombs. Alright, I gotta be extra careful because sometimes it is setting the two bombs at once. And I'm sure I'm not tapping the button for that one. Stage 4, so let's see what this one offers. Okay! Bloopers too. Wait, are these called bloopers? No. No, the squids are the bloopers. But yeah, the fishes. Are the fishes the ones that chase you around? Maybe. Possibly. No, it doesn't, sorry, it doesn't chase you around either. It just moves fast. So I'm trying to think what other enemies actually can be featured. I'm waiting for the Koopa. Yeah, it looks somehow smaller than the one, the actual sprite from Super Mario Brothers. So what item would be good now, actually? I have plenty of time to find the item on the door, but there are many blocks yet to destroy. So it might take a little while. Careful here. Well, lots of blocks there and nothing coming out of that. I still have over 2 minutes to complete this. At least I found the door. And I got a little bit more speed. Well, the item and the door were very close to one another. Okay, what else do we have? Feels like enemies are getting slightly faster. I mean, I think the fish and the buzz beetle are the ones that move the fastest. Yeah, I'm still trying to get close to them and see if they chase me around. But no, I don't think those are the ones. I don't remember in what level exactly those chasing enemies start getting featured. Nice, another bomb, sure. Probably wanted a bomb more than firepower. Wait, did I find the door already? Forgot. As you can see, the time is plenty. I have speed, I have a remote bomb, which makes things a lot easier. I wonder if they eventually can change the backgrounds, or it has the same problem with Bomberman, in which you only deal with a green background. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to do. But I wasted a good 10 seconds trying to get the eternal fire. That is essentially for the points, and nothing that for the points. I'm not sure, I don't think points give you lives. It doesn't really matter too much. Remember, as long as you start beating levels, you will get lives every single time. And I think they go beyond 9 in terms of, even though probably 9 it's like the maximum number that appears on the screen, you can still keep getting lives. Again, it set 2 bombs at once. Okay, I've been playing this for over 11 minutes. I seem to be having issues trying to get my wording. I think this is the chasing enemy. Yeah, you are the one. Okay, I was wondering which one it was. So I guess I think that's all the enemies of the game. Unless there is somebody else like that appears much later. I'll beat this level and I'll see. I mean, if I don't see anybody else new, I guess I will call it. Basically trying to show you as many things of this hack as possible. Again, it's fucking Bomberman. The levels themselves, pretty much all of them look the same. You have to do the exact same thing all the time. And yeah, all of this throughout the course of 50 stages. Which, well, in general terms, this isn't a super hard game except the very beginning, since you have no power-ups, very few lives and everything, but you start like building up your power and keep accumulating lives. So it's really hard to game over in this game if you really commit to play all 50 levels in one sitting, basically. Trying to find the item, and I think I'm gonna run out of blocks here. Okay, another bomb even. Firepower would have been better in order to have more balance, because now I have 4 bombs and only 2 firepower. Alright, let me take a look here, see if there is any new enemy. If not, I will just call it an episode, because I've showed you more than enough. Oh! Spinies! I think these are like the ghosts. No, the ghosts move fast. These ones are like the slimes that go through the blocks, I believe. At least we got to see another enemy. That's interesting. Yeah, I think those are like the slimes, like this Pokemon Ditto looking enemies. Actually, I do want to see if those are the ones. Basically, the only way for me to confirm such thing is that seeing these enemies move through the blocks. As you can see, they move slowly. Alright, yeah, they do go through the blocks. See, that's the enemy that I thought I was dealing with. So yeah, that's a Bomber Mario, which is an interesting Bomberman hack. Basically featuring the catchers and also the elements, the environments from the original Super Mario Brothers. It's a cool variation, I guess. Obviously, it's a hack, it's not official or anything, but it's interesting to take a look at. So, I'll see you on Thursday with the next roll for the randomizer show.